can't be justified.
Are you sure? You're the only person on this street that says that.
Are you serious? Mm-hmm. So everyone else was like, oh, it can be justified?
Yeah. Well, I normally ask 3 questions, and by the 3rd question, they all start to justify it, even though they tell me against it. Do you want to try it?
Why not? Go for it.
Okay, so tell me what you think of animals.
Love them to pieces. Love them.
So do I. You too?
Yeah.
Right, okay. What would you qualify as abuse?
I would qualify as abuse, neglect, not feeding it, actually physically harming it if it does the minus thing wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's not on.
I would agree with that, apart from my dad, on mental harm as well.
Mental harm, exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
so you can abuse somebody mentally as well.
Exactly.
I would also say keeping a wild animal when you don't need to, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, I would agree with that too. 3rd question, sorry, is the hard question. This is where people start to justify it.
Okay.
So what about the animals we take into slaughterhouses and we turn into food and clothing?
see, I'm vegan, so.
Yes, sister. What about you?
See, that's the thing, right?
Now I've caught you in the trap. Are you going to try and justify it, or are you
I'm
going?
trying to justify it because, like, if there, I wish there was a way we can get burgers without actually harming animals.
Well, there is. You can eat plant-based burgers.
There
Yeah.
we go. I know. I'll just turn
Did you not know that? No.
Not.
You didn't know that.
Nope, because I'm not there in the head.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. So you can buy plant-based everything these days.
Exactly, it's just people like the easy option. They're like, let's kill this cow because you know it's easier instead of going through the process. They do.
Yeah.
Taking the
Right.
steps.
I get it. Because I used to do it too. So I'm not judging you. I'm not trying to catch people out. I'm trying to make people think. Because I genuinely care about animals, as probably do you, and as probably do you. I was in your position saying I cared about animals, paying people to do really heinous things to animals, which doesn't make any particular sense.
Are you vegan? Or?
I'm vegan and I'm an animal rights activist as well, so I do this and other stuff too. So I go into farms and slaughterhouses. I've seen what actually happens. I could tell you things that would probably make you weep, man, if you've seen it for yourself.
Because I don't get why they don't like even just get like invest in like a wee like camel injection, or even like if they're going to do it, at least be humane about it instead of like.
Well, what's the humane way to kill somebody?
There obviously there's no humane way. It's just like because it's been going on for centuries. Like, you know what I mean. Like, unless we find a solution to end all that, there it's going to keep happening. But there's not enough people fighting against it. Like,
I know. Well, I'm fighting against it, but the solution is to eat plant-based and not buy animal skin and not pay for cosmetics. It's easy these days, man. When I first went vegan, the stuff wasn't really available. Every supermarket has it now. Every shop. Like, see this place here, Little Wing. They have a full vegan menu.
no, it's brilliant. Like,
Burger King sell 2 or 3 vegan options. McDonald's have a plant burger. You know, it's everywhere. It's just knowledge.
exactly.
But I could sit, man. So you're talking about humane slaughter, right? Mm-hmm. What does the word humane mean?
It's like if like obviously this is so bad to say, but like, if you're going to obviously kill the animal, don't slaughter it. You know what I mean? Like, don't put it in the machine, don't tear it to pieces. Get a wee injection if you're actually going to do it, and do it.
But you're talking about euthanasia.
Euthanasia.
It's putting down an animal that's suffering with injection to put them out of their suffering.
But it's also the things that happen to them before they get slaughtered, like the conditions of the slaughterhouses.
They're enslaved, they're mutilated, their body parts cut off them, they abduct their children away from them, and then at a young age.
Cause, like, health issues for them and
I know.
Let me tell you one thing that we do to animals in this country, just to give you some knowledge. Pigs. So the most humane method of disposing of pigs when they go to a slaughterhouse, we do it in this country. We do it in most of Europe. How do you think we do it?
Something bad anyway, that's all I'm saying. Something bad anyway. Probably like, I think putting them in some sort of like line in the machine or something.
They're put in line, and would you believe they're put in the gas chambers?
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
What do you think of that?
Disgusting. It's disgusting behaviour, like, it's disgusting.
It's not even... When I say gas to some people... Have you ever seen the gas chambers? Have you ever seen it done?
Yeah, the reason why I became vegan, our school, before I moved here, they got us to do a project researching everything that happened in that industry, and it did me in, because I saw some things and I was like, no.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
And that's why I'm not judging you, because I didn't know either. So the pigs, they're brought up in the shittest conditions you can ever imagine, and at 6 months old a truck turns up and takes them to a slaughterhouse, and the pigs are super intelligent, and when they arrive they hear the screaming, and I mean screaming inside, man.
I've seen clips of stuff like
They stand in line and they're forced into a cage and they're dropped down into it's carbon dioxide, so it's not even gas, it's suffocation. Man, it's fucking horrific. I've stood right beside it and listened to them, man, and it is... I can't even talk about it probably.
know, I
And you know
can
what's even more upsetting from the ones inside? The ones that are outside standing, listening to their family and friends being gassed in front of them.
Yeah.
And they 100% know what's coming to them.
Exactly.
And it's diabolical, man. All for a bacon sandwich when you can eat. I mean, you can go to Tesco's up over there and buy vegan bacon right now, and it tastes 99% the same. So what then back to the sign is the justification for paying for that?
And at the end of the day, man, there is no justification. Like, there is no justification for it. Like, no matter what, yeah, there is no justification for it at all. Because like the problem is, right, if more people was interested in vegan options, then more animals would be saved. It's just the general public, man.
Yeah.
They want to go what's tasty, what's popular.
I get it.
And that's like the kind of cheap factor.
But from your perspective, if you don't think it's cool, you don't have to pay for it. You can just buy the vegan options. And it's not just food, man, it's clothing too. Dr. Martens there do a full vegan range of shoes now.
That's really cool.
Full leather or fake leather is outperforming real leather now. So you can buy what people call fake everything. It's not really fake, it's just not somebody's skin or it's not somebody's fur.
Exactly, yeah.
Normally when you cook like vegan meals for someone that isn't vegan and you just don't tell them that it's
Yeah.
vegan, they won't even notice
Have you ever
it
cooked
anyways.
this guy a vegan meal?
I've cooked my family vegan food and
Yeah.
they didn't even notice until I said something.
That's the thing. It tastes exactly the same.
Well, you've opened my eyes a lot as well.
I've got a good question for you.
What's the question?
So say you go into a shop and you buy a vegan burger and a meat burger or an animal burger, and the vegan one tastes 5 or 10% different, right? Not worse, just different, slightly different. What do you value more? A slight taste difference or a young cow being taken into a slaughterhouse and a knife stuck in their throat? What do you value more?
The 5-10% difference, like, you know what I mean? That's at the end of the day. Like, if you keep asking people these questions, you will end up being like making them think, like, oh fuck, you know, he does have a point. Like, so
That's why I'm out here, man. I'm not trying to catch people out. I genuinely, I'm on a mission to get good-hearted people who care for animals to be vegan. I can't change everybody, I can't talk to everybody, but I can talk to one person. And if that one person cares about animals and there's no justification for it, well then why the hell are we continuing to do it? That's my entire point.
That's simple. And I respect the fuck out of you.
I respect you too, man, for being honest. Can I give you a card before you go?
100%. Like,
You're going to make this man a vegan meal, aren't you?
Okay.
it's happening.
Might as well, eh?
I'll give you both a card since you're...
Awesome, thank you.
There you go. I'll give you that one. I'll explain to you. So I'm going to ask you to watch one thing I always ask people to watch to see the best speech you'll ever hear. Well, free to watch on YouTube. It's actually on, I put it on my own channel.
That is YouTube,
Yeah.
I'll check on
That is, sounds boring. That is literally the most powerful thing I've ever heard in my life. I couldn't argue with a word the guy said, and I went vegan overnight when I heard it. So, plus there's other stuff about game changers, about how healthy you can be as a vegan, seaspiracy, cowspiracy, tell you how the damage animal agriculture is doing to the environment as well. So, all
Very
worth checking
difficult to
out.
watch, but they're very eye-opening.
Yeah, you've seen them?
I've only seen one of them, but it wasn't one on that list. It was like
Yeah.
another documentary. I can't remember the name of it.
Check them out, man. The speech is the one I want you to watch. Don't forget to watch. Don't throw that away and watch that speech. What's your name, man?
And my name is Kieran. What's your name, bro?
Cliff. I appreciate you, man. It's on the bottom of that card. What's your name?
Thank you so much.
Fallon.
Fallon. That's a lovely name.
Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Thanks for stopping, man. I appreciate you. Have a good day, folks. All right. Bye-bye.